We're cooking on wheels here on First News Saturday. Thanks for waking up with us. We're actually in the Fork and Fiddle food truck out of Auburn. I'm joined by chef and owner Ryan Smith. Thanks for joining us this morning and waking up early. Let's talk about Fork and Fiddle first of all. What do you specialize in?
Mostly low country style food. Low country is the food you get on coastal region, South Carolina. It's a southern twist. It's kind of like southern surf and turf is what I kind of call it. So we have fresh seafood and from fresh crab cakes all the way down to fried green tomatoes stuff. So yeah, that's what we specialize in. So.
And what gave you this inspiration? Why did you want to specialize in low country?
I was Sean Brock is a chef. He's known for McCrady's and Husk, good places to eat in Charleston, and his style of cooking has been a favorite of mine ever since I started cooking. So he's a big impression.
Very cool. So what are we going to be making this morning here at Fork and Fiddle?
So we're going to make some jumbo lump crab cakes, which we have them mixed up, and we serve ours on a bed of fresh greens. So we basically just patty them up. Take a patty like this, and then I use panko breadcrumbs.
Ooh, okay.
So you can see the big chunks of shrimp in there, or the crab. It's really good. So we just do it like this. We don't weigh it or measure it. We just kind of, if that looks big enough to us, that's pretty good. We do like that, and then we put it right in the frying pan over there. So that's how we'll do that. We'll get those done.
Awesome. Okay, is this one of your more popular dishes? Because I mean, crab cakes are always good.
Yeah, crab cakes are really popular, especially at the winery circuit that we do. It's really they're great with pretty much any kind of wine you want. They're great with whites though. But yeah.
Yeah, and it smells delicious here in the food truck this morning. Ryan, I want to hear a little bit more about your story. Why did you start this food truck?
There's a couple reasons. I had a catering company for the last 6 years, but one of the biggest reasons is that I've had some damage to some of my equipment at one of the festivals. I was talking to you earlier about that.
A thunderstorm.
Yeah, a thunderstorm. Yeah, a Villa Freedom Festival. And then the second biggest reason is I was losing wedding catering jobs to food trucks. So
I mean, they're super popular now.
They are out of the sight, and some of the best food around you can get on a food truck, for sure. Yeah.
So you started this food truck. How long has Fork and Fiddle been in operation?
This is our second season fully operational, yeah.
Very cool. And you travel throughout Northeast Indiana, and because you're based out of Auburn, you actually go to some festivals further north from Fort Wayne.
Yeah, we do. We go all the way up to Angola. We do the Steuben stuff, all the way up to Michigan line, Ohio state line, all the way to Illinois state line. We do it all the way down to almost Indianapolis. So.
Awesome. Well, Ryan Smith here with Fork and Fiddle. We're going to be whipping up some more stuff. I can't wait to try that once it's fried, the crab cake.
The grill is fired up out in the parking lot here at Wayne TV this morning. It's time again to check back in with Fork and Fiddle food truck. Rob is out in the parking lot this morning with Chef Ryan Smith. Hi, Rob.
Hey, good morning, Sarah. We're cooking on wheels this morning. We've got Fork and Fiddle here with us, and they're actually out of Auburn. Right now I've got chef and owner Ryan Smith. We've got Derek Derry helping him in the back. And Ryan, this truck is really unique. It actually has a little back porch, and that's kind of the namesake of this truck, right?
Yeah, we do a lot of, we smoke out there, you know, the pork butts and stuff like that in our smoker and stuff, but we also, I like to have musicians come out and play acoustic stuff and do things like that, yeah.
Hence the fiddle.
The fiddle part, that's the music part, yeah.
And it smells delicious in this food truck this morning. We're giving you that unique perspective. You normally don't see the inside of a food truck, but that's where we are this morning. And what have you got here?
This is the fried green tomato BLT. It comes with a side of pub chips, and this is one of our it's a seasonal item, so when we have it in season and we can find green tomatoes, these fly off the truck. People love these things.
So we've got fried green tomato. What else is on here? I see bacon.
Yeah, a lot of bacon, and we don't use like just straight lettuce. We use a spring green mix. It's a baby mix, and it's just makes it a little bit fresher, fresh cut bun, and then it comes with the side of our pub chips. And we always serve our pub chips with ranch and sriracha over the top of them, because it just makes them taste so much better with sriracha.
Oh, everything's better with sriracha. And you know, it's not quite 8 a.m., but I would still eat this right now. This is still delicious.
That could be a brunch sandwich. Easy, easy, no problem.
And you've got the crab cakes here we were making during our last half hour.
Yeah, these are the jumbo lump crab cakes, salt jumbo lump, and then we serve this on fresh greens as well, lemon. It comes with the pepper and aioli over the top of it, a little bit of crema, and a little bit of cracked black pepper. Yep.
And so all of your food is inspired by the Low Country, and you travel to events all throughout Northeast Indiana, Northwest Ohio. What's the reaction been?
We have had a huge success. It's a little bit different than most food trucks, our menu is. I don't think you can find anybody doing crab cakes in Indiana, doing crab cakes off of a food truck. But people really love it. They're a real big reason we've been so successful. I mean, they come up and there's nothing better than feeding people and seeing them smile and be happy. Yeah.
And Ryan, I've got to ask, one of my favorite questions is, when you travel to these events, you see all kinds of interesting people, good stories. Tell us one real quick.
There was a guy up in Stew Bend, and we didn't know. We do meet a lot of interesting people and stuff, and I thought it was neat that this guy, he had a mental disability, and everybody there knew who he was and really took care of him and supported him, and they would explain to people who he was and all that stuff when he was, out and about and stuff. But we meet all kinds of different people when we go to these places. The wineries are great, the fairs are great, the festivals are great, and a lot of happy people when they eat the food. So.
Awesome. Ryan Smith with Fork and Fiddle Food Truck. We'll be doing more cooking on wheels within the next hour. For now, we'll send it back into you, Sarah.
I've been wanting to come out here the whole time to see some of the fun going on with Fork and Fiddle. Thank you guys for coming on
thanks,
today.
Thanks,
Rob, give us a little recap if anybody missed it today.
Yeah, so they've got low country inspired food here. You're based out of Auburn, and Ryan, recap some of these dishes for us because they look delicious.
Sure. This is the Korean barbecue pork tacos. This is the fried green tomato BLT. This is the jumbo lump crab cakes, and this
Jumbo
is
lump.
and this is the Carolina pulled pork sandwich, and it's only a real sandwich if it has the slaw on it. So.
Oh, have to have the slaw.
Right.
Well, I'm looking forward to trying some of these.
And so when you were saying Carolina inspired, what does that mean?
I spent some time in South Carolina. My mom, I used to spend some summers in South Carolina. My mom lived down there, and that's when I got the bug for cooking, was when I was down there. And then just having the experience down there has got me into the low country. And the low country is actually the coast of South Carolina.
And
Lots
barbecue's
of fun.
different down there. It's actually mustard based.
Well, that's in Orangeburg County. Like,
Okay.
you got to be careful. Barbecue's serious business down there.
Yeah, they don't
And
mess around, I
They
bet.
have different sauces per county sometimes down there. And that's why Orangeburg County is a mustard molasses base in South Carolina. So.
Great. Well, hey, to wrap up our show real quick, where can they find the food truck?
Tonight I'm going to be at Byler Lane Winery, and if you go on our Facebook page, Fork and Fiddle, you will see that we post every Monday our forecast of where we're going to be for the whole forecast.
You're just meteorologists here.
Yeah,
That's
that's right.
fun.
Where we're going to be for the whole week, and you can just follow us, and it'll show up, and you can see where we're going to be. Yeah.